Hello mga kamamski! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's episode, I'll be cooking a very special Tortang Talong with garlic longanisa flavor stuffings and with a sausawan called Pinoy tomato salsa. In English, this is called eggplant omelette, which is very special because it has a garlicky pork sausage stuffings inside, and it also has tomato salsa. This is good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. To start with, we need around 3 large eggplants. So it's up to you. Kung marami kayo sa bahay, then add more eggplants as you wish. So this is how my mom taught me to cook or grilled eggplants. First, with a fork, you prick all sides of the eggplant. So you prick as much as you can so that the eggplants will be cooked inside when you are grilling it. You have two options in grilling your eggplants. So you can grill it stovetop, or you can use a griller, any griller that you like, whether you use a charcoal or an electric griller. It's up to you, but this is the most convenient way to grill it for me. You char it using the fire from the stove. So what you have to do is just turn it as often as possible when it turns black, like this. Okay, I think it's almost ready, and we're now ready to cool it down. This is a tip that I use to cool down the eggplants faster. I put it in a microwave, but I will not switch the microwave on. Okay, so that when after a few minutes, it is easier to peel. Okay, so as soon as it cools down, we're now ready to peel it. Pwede na siyang balatan. Now, you have to be very careful pag babalatan na siya. Make sure hindi sasama yung loob ng talong natin. Ayun. So, dahan-dahan lang pagpipil natin. Ayan. So, there. Konting tiyaga-tiyaga lang talaga. Sometimes, I dip my fingers in water para matanggal yung balat ng talong. Ayun. After the talong or eggplant, our next ingredient is these 3 pieces of garlic longanisa or pork sausage. So what I'm doing right now is to prick it with the use of fork. Okay, I'm doing this so that this will be cooked inside. Okay, just like what we did with the talong or the eggplant. So, on a frying pan, I'm putting the longanisa. Make sure they are tied together so that the pork will not spill out. Ayun. Tapos, naglagay tayo ng konting tubig. I put some water so that it will boil. And wait for this to cook. While waiting for our longanisa to cook, let's now prepare our tomato salsa, our Pinoy version. So this is 1 or 2 tomatoes that I seeded and I diced. So nasa inyo kung gusto nyo ilagay yung seed sa loob, but ako I removed it. Then this is 1 red onion that I also diced into small pieces. Next is I added 1 tablespoon of bagoong or shrimp paste. So, it's up to you kung templado na yung bagoong na gusto nyo. Yan, templado na yan. And then, I also added 1 tablespoon of chopped spring onion. So, the color is already looking good. Ang ganda ng mga kulay niya. And this is a nice accompaniment when you're eating the tortang talong later with the hot steam rice. Yun, kasama yung kanin. Let's now prepare our wonderful and special stuffings inside the eggplant. To start with, we will now beat 1 egg. One tip that I can give to you here is that when you beat an egg, you can add a teaspoon of water to it so that it holds the egg omelette later. Now we're going to add salt and pepper to taste. There, and then our next ingredient is 1 green chili that I seeded and diced finely. It's up to you if you want it spicier. Pwede nyo hindi tanggalin yung seed sa loob, or you can use labuyo or red chili if you like it spicier. Now I'm adding just a tablespoon of 1 red onion that I also finely minced, and also 1 teaspoon of garlic that I also minced. So as you can see, the flavors are really very packed in this omelette. And then I'm going to add our cooked longanisa that I also mince into small pieces, the cooked longanisa or pork sausage. There. And now we're going to mix this all together with our egg omelette. Yan. So, sa itsura pa lang, mukhang masarap na talaga. Now, we're ready to add our eggplant. And we're going to press it firmly. So, i-press lang natin siya. Ayan, ipa-flatten lang siya. Right there. And then, we're going to put the stuffings on top of the eggplant. Ayan. So, some of it will go on top, some of it will go on the sides. Yan. So, our eggplant right now is ready to fry. Meanwhile, I also cook some steamed rice that I cook in the rice cooker. So, I put this on a plate and flatten this. Now, we're ready to fry our eggplant. Okay, so you have to put it gently on our frying pan with some cooking oil, of course. Okay, so not too much of the cooking oil, around probably 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. Now it's time to turn our eggplant on the other side so that it will be cooked. Remember to flip it gently so that the eggplant will not get destroyed. Yon. So here's our final product. I top it off with some rice at the bottom and then tomato salsa on the sides. So that's our episode for today. I hope you enjoy our very special garlic longanisa tortang talong with Pinoy tomato salsa. Thank you for watching. Till our next episode. Bye.